And welcome back, another day, another read. It's been, I want to say like a minute since I did a reading. It feels like it. And the first three cards that I pulled out before I did the reading, your soul starter chakra is activated. So I think it's either higher or above from the crown chakra, but you're interconnected and you're getting downloads from source. And as well, you're clearing karma and embracing pure unconditional love at this current point in time. I'm also practicing on how to talk a little bit slower. So if you catch me taking breaks, it's because of that. Okay. So let's get straight to it. Okay, spirit guides for my grace, high is good, and only my high is good. Who am I reading for today? Who is my lucky individual? I already had one card, and then it just went back in there. Okay. We're dealing with devil energy. So what devil energy is coming up for you, it is talking about the material, the vanity, the physical realm. This could be money, this could be luxury, this could be people, addictions, habits, patterns that you're still continuously having to like repeat, or these are choices that you're being put to question in this point in period. Hopefully I made sense on that one. I'm like, You're being made to question yourself at this point in time. You see, it makes more sense when it's in my head, and then when I say it, I'm just like, it's a work in progress here. Work in progress. This is interesting. So you're being asked to surrender. Okay, how is this devil energy showing up? Now I'm into question. This is like an interesting reading. So whatever this devil energy, what I'm depicting is this one card in the tarot cards. Let's see if I can find her. Because that's the imagery that popped up in my mind. And I'm sorry if I take a minute. I know it's somewhere. No, not that card. Found it. I pick up this card. So this is a card that came up in my mind when I pick up the devil energy. So it's like you feel binded by your thoughts, by this mental clutter, or by certain circumstances and situations. It feels like you're paralyzed, like you're stuck in place. And it's like, and I guess like in a way that you're interpreting like as patience, or in a sense of like expansion or growth. But the divine's just saying to surrender to that idea and itself, and let go of these thoughts, because there is a new opportunity coming in for you. What is this opportunity? What is honestly this opportunity? I'm also seeing like planes being very significant. Like these past few days, I've been seeing a lot of planes, so travel is going to be very, very, very significant to you. Or maybe you're being asked to travel. I just been noticing so many like planes. Also, the number 444, I kept seeing them on license plates when I was driving on the freeway. So I'm just like, okay, this is weird. I normally don't see this many fours, but I just kept seeing a lot of fours. So fours can be very significant as well for this reading. As well, fours symbolize protection, foundation structure. You're divinely protected. Let's see. Yeah, there's like this new opportunity in your life that's coming in. If not now, soon. But there's like this intimidation that's coming in. Like you're intimidated here. And I get the sensation like because you feel intimidated or you feel scared or very vulnerable in this period in time, like it's creating like all these illusions, all these thoughts are making you think that you have no way of getting out of this. And so this is why like we pulled out the devil card. Because the devil card is saying what binds you isn't real. It's a choice. You're choosing to be binded. You're choosing to be stuck. You're choosing to be stagnant. And the spirit is saying like, let that shit go. Let that shit fucking go. Stop letting these thoughts, these emotions, these illusions, or perceptions that you're quote unquote perceiving right now define you. Hi, mama. Hey, hold up. Sorry about that. We had a little intervention come in. Okay. Oh. Okay. What is this new opportunity then? Travel! Bro! I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. It's like, I am so on point. And the fact is, like, I got 9th house placements here and Sagittarius placements, so you might have that in your chart. But it's very significant here. Travel is going to be very significant. This new opportunity is going to be in travel. Like, travel is going to be very big. I'm seeing some black magic at play here. What is this black magic about? Oh. I feel a little bit breathless here, and it's not even funny. There's been like a casting of this energy onto you. And it's more so in regards to like a point in time that you need to let this version of yourself die. This timeline, this reality, this version of you that once existed. Because Spirit's like really on like this brink of the point. It's like it's time to let go of this baggage. It's time to let go of like this energy that's just been around in your scope, just lingering and not doing you any justice, to be honest with you. And it's because like, you know, what the death card says, what ends makes room for what is meant. So this shit is not making any space for the newness in your life. You gotta release this old energy out into the world with some love, because love conquers everything. Yeah, because ego has been at play here. Ego is in the way. You know, because of people's egos getting in the way, like there was just this black magic casted onto you because they didn't want to see you shine. They didn't want to see you grow or evolve, or they feel intimidated by, you know, your growth and your expansion. So they want to keep you down and keep you down in the ranks. But deep down, they know that you are deserving of a greater, beautiful life. And so that's why Spirit's like saying, like, you got to let this version of yourself, or that version of you that is okay allowing this stuff to happen. or even like accepting that energy per se. Spirit's like saying, like, follow your intuition. Like, you've been guided so many times, especially when it comes to your boundaries. Like, you know when you need to be implementing boundaries. Especially when it comes to, like, you know, when you're verbalizing, when it comes to your emotions. Like, hey, that wasn't nice. That hurt my feelings. Like, being very clear and honest and concise about it. I'm also seeing a lot having to do with, you know, even like energetically, you being very mindful with who you exchange your energy with and who do you allow access to. And, you know, keep things at a bare minimum. If you're feeling some kind of way and you're picking up a certain energy that, you know, is polluting your aura, yeah, cut that shit off. I'm seeing heavy on you needing to cleanse your aura. So if you're needing a cleansing, check out my Etsy store. I do have my new item uploaded now. And it's only for $88. Normal price is $250. So please take advantage of that. I am running a few sales on my Etsy store. So please check that out. You were time to jump your pookie. Wow, it's been a long time since I said that word. I caught myself there. And it's because you're transforming. Transformation. Especially when it comes to your relationships. I'm seeing legal matters being very significant here. So there might be a legal matter going on. Seeing the initials H, Q, and Z being very significant here. And I'm seeing a lot of 8s as well being very significant for this reading. So a lot of metamorphosis, a lot of death and rebirth, a lot of power being transformed, transmuted, and transitioned into a new world, into a new reality. And you readjusting yourself into this new energy and just allowing yourself to blend with it, like work with it, rather than resisting it. Spirit is like saying that there is going to be a resolution here, especially when it comes to your workplace. I'm seeing the dynamic of the 4th house and the 10th house being at play here. So because you're coming to peace and terms with like your home life, your emotional foundation, your structure, and you being at peace with home, it's going to reflect in your workplace. And you're just going to feel like the certainty and this peace. Because there has been accusations going on. I'm picking up like a lot having to do with the home life. There's just been a lot of jabbing, talking back. But that isn't stopping you from blossoming. Because you are growing, you are evolving, and you're not that same individual that they once known you for. So give yourself a pat on the back. Celebrate yourself for that. Be proud of how far you came along in your journey, because it's not easy work. It's not even easy light work to begin with, because you're having to face like this darkness within your own self that you used to shame, look down upon, you know, really try to hide or keep under the wraps. But it's like, it gets to a point where like you have to come to terms where like, yes, I played this role. Yes, I have been this individual. Yes, I've done my own mistakes and fair shares. But at the same time, I'm not going to keep on playing these same old roles. I'm going to evolve and grow as a person and, you know, lead by example. I'm going to be the one to like initiate and start a change. And then the men like, I think it's like Mirror by Michael Jackson. But it says like that it's whenever he's referring to like looking at the man in the mirror, like to make a change. Yes. And you might have brown hair. So brown hair can be very significant here. Or you might know someone that has brown hair that you're seeing that they're blossoming and growing. I'm seeing 7s being very significant here. So you might be born on the 7th of the month. Maybe the 7th of the month can be significant for you. Also the 8th of the month. I'm seeing the initials G, P, and Y being very significant. And I'm seeing a lot of like you going deep within your own self and tapping into your spirituality, getting more in tune with like the divine, and allowing yourself to just be guided with spirit. Like you're just being led by spirit at this point. Like you're just done. And it's because like you're surrendering. You need to let go of this devil energy that's really just clinging on to you.